a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Morata, is someone I like for his versatility, Peter. I think his best position is down the middle, but he has the pace and touch, which has seen some managers play him in a wider position and making runs from deeper rows. So I suspect he'll be drifting, he'll be roaming all over that front line.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Can he deliver? And that's been repelled. And reclaimed it in a trice. Çalhanoğlu. An early chance there, first of the game.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Alberto Moreno. Kempf. Long ball looking to counter. Paz. He's shifting through the gears here. Alberto Moreno. Cacare. And he cuts out the supply. Moved on forwards. Mkhitaryan. And it's DiMarco. DiMarco played over towards the opposite flank. Çalhanoğlu. Barella. Çalhanoğlu. Dumfries. And here's Dumfries. There's the header! Aim forwards. Morata. Well, played right into his path. Receives it in a good position here. And he's onside. There are a few waiting for it. Akanji with the clearance. Çalhanoğlu. Akanji. Dumfries. Carlos Augusto. Carlos Augusto, gently done. DiMarco looking to get on the end of this. Good take, and is he in?
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mkhitaryan. Akanji. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Çalhanoğlu. Carlos Augusto. And it's played forward. DiMarco. And he goes cross-field. Dumfries. Çalhanoğlu. And here's Dumfries. Oh, that's neat. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Dumfries with the delivery. Barella. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Paz. Morata. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Morata, and he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Thuram. That is good strength. DiMarco. That is lovely. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Barella. Oh, good spread. Now it's Dumfries. Inter Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Paz. Moreno, and it's played into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Moreno. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Wins the duel this time.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's really well manoeuvred. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Well, I'm seeing a very cautious approach to defending. Not a lot in the way of high pressing, which is probably seen as a bit too risky just now.
He is just caressing the ball. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Mkhitaryan. Thuram. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Dumfries has it out wide and in space. Showing good feet. He is through here. Played out to the right. Played towards the other side. Inter Milan replying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Played in with... Oh, smashing header! He's scored! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan chooses to go cross-field. Dumfries hurtling down that right flank. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Mkhitaryan. It's Mkhitaryan! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mkhitaryan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Çalhanoğlu goes short. Mkhitaryan. And here's Barella. Dumfries. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's anyone's ball now. He's there to clear it. Barella. And here's Thuram. And here's Barella. And he's there to get it away. DiMarco looks to the other side. Dumfries. Çalhanoğlu. And a chance! DiMarco. Roberto Moreno. Back into the middle. Dumfries. Crosses it in. In again. And that has been cleared. DiMarco puts them all in. Ramon clears it away. And it's DiMarco. Barella. Inter Milan are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Clear. Now it's DiMarco. Mkhitaryan. Barella. And here's Thuram. Ball's played through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. DiMarco. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. And it's Çalhanoğlu. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Roberto Moreno. Cacare. Kemp. Carlos Augusto. Stefan de Vrij. De Vrij shifted upfield. Dumfries. Played into the box. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Barella played over towards the opposite flank. That has been knocked clear. Has producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Kempf moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Baturina. Baturina going full steam ahead down the left flank. Could be danger here. Kakare. Alberto Moreno. Alberto Moreno, who's set up one goal so far. That's going to go a long way. Moreno. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Çalhanoğlu. Akanji. Çalhanoğlu chooses to go cross-field. DiMarco, and he goes cross-field. Oh, nice touch. Baturina did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
There will be a throw-in. Dumfries. Barella. Carlos Augusto. Carlos Augusto, forwards and with intent. And it's played forward. Thuram is flagged offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And the keeper takes decisive action. Paz. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Morata. Morata! It's oh, that is asking for trouble. Mkhitaryan. Çalhanoğlu aimed forwards. Thuram played out towards the right wing. Dumfries. Dumfries tries across. Cleared away. It's gone for a throw-in. Climbs up big! It goes to show he is human after all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Kempf. Baturina looks to get on the end of this. Akanji. Carlos Augusto. Di Marco. Barella. Mkhitaryan. Çalhanoğlu. That's really well manoeuvred. Ramon getting this one clear. Kakare. Barella did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Di Marco. De Vrij forwards and with intent. Dumfries going full tilt down the right-hand side. Out to the right. It's a good run down the right. Dumfries elects to cross. And it's Mkhitaryan. Great defending, strong and determined. Kakare. Ramon. Moved on forwards. The pass has gone astray. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Mkhitaryan. Into Milan, keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Dumfries. And it's played forward. Kempf. Paz. Oh, good spread. It's run loose here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Paz, now he's got space here. Di Marco. Mkhitaryan. And here's Thuram. Ramon does really well to win the ball there. Kakare. No, that's too long. Akanji looking for a runner. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Thuram finds himself offside. Mkhitaryan. Into Milan, we're still behind as we reach out for half-time. Some good work on the right flank here. He's got away. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's played into the area. Morata trying to keep this in. Barella. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Dumfries. Dumfries with the delivery. Aim forwards. And it's Moreno. Now it's Baturina. Thinks one through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Di Marco. Played towards the other side. Calhanoglu. Thuram. Thuram! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Akanji. Calhanoglu. Calhanoglu played out towards the right wing. Lovely. Shot at goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Stefan de Vrij. Calhanoglu moved on forwards. Dumfries looking to run onto it. It's Mkhitaryan! Pass. Now it's Morata. That's an imaginative pass. Cleared without complication. Played out to the right. Dumfries. He came in hard, very hard. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Moreno. Morata. Very nicely done. Lovely big chance! Chance here to counter. Mkhitaryan. Might be dangerous. Mkhitaryan!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Better Moreno. There's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're off again.
Inter really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Thuram receives it in a wide position. Di Marco. Oh, they could be caught out here. Clears it away. And it's Barella. Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Barella simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
been knocked clear. Mkhitaryan. Barella. Mkhitaryan. DiMarco. And he goes cross-field. Out to the right. Dumfries. Oh, what a climb! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Baturina. Kempf. Looks to the other side. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, easy pickings there. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Baturina. Kakare. Baturina. Alberto Moreno. There's Denzel Dumfries. Thuram. Paz. And that could set him on his way. And that's a good ball. Mkhitaryan. Carlos Augusto. Carlos Augusto, forwards and with intent. Played down the flank. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Lobbed in behind. That is a brilliant interception. And here's Morat, and the shot! Mkhitaryan. Çalhanoğlu. Akanji. Stefan de Vrij. Mkhitaryan. Carlos Augusto. Oh, there's a probing ball. Alberto Moreno. Baturina. Paz. Alberto Moreno. Kakare. And it's Moreno. Now it's Baturina. Oh, sweet feet. Kakare. Over to the left. Cross from Moreno. De Vrij is there and he can get that clear. De Vrij getting this one clear. Dumfries. And they can counter here. Now it's DiMarco. DiMarco. That's a great chance! Straight at the keeper.
Thuram simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me.
Ramon. Kakare. Alberto Moreno. Aim forwards. Stefan de Vrij. Dumfries. Çalhanoğlu chooses to go cross-field. DiMarco. Baturina looks to get on the end of this. Çalhanoğlu. Dumfries. Dumfries shifted upfield. It's just beyond his reach. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Out of play for a throw. Tries to get it clear. DiMarco. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. DiMarco, gently done. A long ball by the goalkeeper. Well timed, excellent interception. Mkhitaryan. That has been cut short. Cacare. Alberto Moreno. Baturina. Lovely feet. Cacare. Baturina. Cacare. Lovely bit of skill. Paz. Chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Paz really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's really well manoeuvred. He's in a good position here. Can he finish? And he comes up trumps again. Up he goes! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Nice physical challenge. But that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Carlos Augusto. Moved on forwards. Is onto it in a flash. Calhanoglu, and it's played forward. Alberto Moreno wins the duel this time. Kempf. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
He's big. Oh, shooting chance! Baturina looking to get on the end of this. DiMarco. Mkhitaryan. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Carlos Augusto. Barella. Calhanoglu. Aim forwards. Now it's Dumfries. Cross goes in there. Firmly met. It's a mighty effort! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Ramon played out to the left flank. He's going to be disappointed with that. Akanji. Barella. Mkhitaryan. DiMarco. Mkhitaryan, gently done. Clears it away. Kakare. Kempf. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Baturina. Now it's Baturina. Kakare. Spread out to the left. Moreno. And that's aimed into the middle. And he welcomes it. And the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Kakare is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Moved on forwards. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Barella. Mkhitaryan. DiMarco. Played towards the other side. And that's put paid to a promising move. Ramon, forwards and with intent. Kakare. Pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ooh, played through for the wide man. That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Could be danger here. Now, can he find a finish? And that has been clubbed away. Oh, it is over the line. Ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Clipped into space. He's had a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Baturina certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Akanji shifted upfield. Çalhanoğlu. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Dumfries. Dumfries. Here's and the finish! Oh, it's come loose. Gets good distance on it. DiMarco. Mkhitaryan. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Morata powering forward here. Out to the left it goes. Baturina. That's a throw. Really well cleared. Ramon. forwards. Baturina chasing after it. Calhanoglu. Mkhitaryan. Calhanoglu. Calhanoglu looks to the other side. Now it's DiMarco. In by DiMarco.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Moved on forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Thuram. Thuram, oh, good spread. He's found the way through. Dumfries. Goes for a shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. So who's he picking out? Tries a shot! Baturina, gently done. Dumfries. Morata. Alberto Moreno. Morata. A chance to play it in. Played into the middle.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
And it's Denzel Dumfries. Calhanoglu chooses to go cross-field. DiMarco made over towards the opposite flank.
Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
As
they may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Carlos Augusto. Quality ball. Calmly anticipates. Kempf. Cacare. Baturina.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's very neat.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's played forward. And it's Baturina. Cross from Moreno. And that is a little undercooked.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Baturina. Morata.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
De Vrij forwards and with intent. Ball's gone out of play. Ramon. And it's played forward. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And here's Thuram. DiMarco. And he goes cross-field. And it's Denzel Dumfries. And he's heaved it away. It's gone out for a throw-in. DiMarco, played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Dumfries, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Mkhitaryan, and here's Thuram, decent chance! Could come back to haunt them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Mkhitaryan. Now it's Dumfries. Dumfries. And he shoots! It's in!
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Inter Milan grab the equalizer and we're all square.
Inter really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Either side really getting hold of the ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Denzel Dumfries. Çalhanoğlu. He's in, plenty of space here. Alberto Moreno gets it clear.
Inter clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Crosses and the shot! That is doing no harm. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Ramon cuts it out.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
They are right into last chance territory. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's a throw. Aim forwards. Morata knocks it out wide.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
DiMarco, played towards the other side. Dumfries. That's a cute ball. And they've got rid.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Moved on forwards. Final seconds, this has to be it. And he has been fouled there. Has spread out to the left. Oh, smashing header! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Carlos Augusto gets it away. That's really well manoeuvred.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Thuram's cross. It is now or never. Time is against them. Now it's Dumfries. That looks a good cross. Changes him with that pass. And it's Barella. He's gone for goal! No, he's missed it. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. And the ball's come loose here. Has made out to the left flank. Kakare. Oh, that's a nice ball. It's out for a goal kick. Oh, red. Nice interception. Oh, good spread. Dumfries, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kempf. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So we've gone the full distance here, nothing definitive, and we will be back shortly for a penalty shootout. So now 5 brave individuals must step forward. Thuram, first in line. And he's found the net.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Morata is the next man in the spotlight. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Utterly decisive, right down the middle. And the lead is 2. So, the second man in line. And he puts it away.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
And the Keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
The third man in the queue. Oh, Cooley does it.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Dumfries comes up, their fourth taker. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. What poise! What noise!
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Calmly, he puts the ball down on the spot. Sommer obliged to stop this to keep them alive. That's it! It is done! So in the end, heartbreak, a few of them inconsolable. But this is what footballing fate had stored up for them. It is nasty.
Oh, commiserations, the definition of penalty heartbreak, and part of the game that we find irresistible. Total emotional despair for them.